Hello everyone, I hope you're all safe and well. Welcome to the channel. In today's Paint With Me video, we're painting watercolour pumpkins in various colours and shapes. You will need watercolour paper, pencil if you prefer sketching out your design before painting, an eraser, watercolour brushes, and of course watercolour paint. A list of all the materials I used in this video are in the description. Personally, I like to make some basic sketches to begin with so that I can make a judgment on where I want everything to go and ensure everything is spaced out nicely before I commit paint to paper. Of course, you don't have to do this, it's just down to personal preference. So with the first pumpkin, I'm giving it a yellow underpainting, which is essentially a monochrome wash that's used for the first layer of painting. Then you add more layers of transparent washes over this and it gives it a more realistic luminous effect. But it's important to let the underpainting dry completely before moving on to glazing it in colour, because if it's wet you might muddy your colours. So while we're leaving that one to dry, we're going to move on to the next pumpkin, and we're going to do a bit more of a different shape rather than your standard Cinderella pumpkin. So we're starting off with the middle, and we're going to create this kind of weird squished oval shape. And then create sort of these crescent shapes for either side of it, and you can already see the pumpkin forming. And we're just going to do the same on the other side. So step one is complete, we have the shape, and now it's time for some shading. So I'm using some orange and I've mixed in a little bit of brown, and we're going to add some colour to the top and the bottom of each segment. So I'm going to make it darker at the top and at the bottom, and this will give it some more dimension. So here's some geeky pumpkin facts for you. Number 1, the word pumpkin comes from the Greek word pepon, which actually means large melon. 2, pumpkins originated in Central America. 3, pumpkins are actually fruit. Number 4. The earliest pumpkin pie made in America was quite different to the pumpkin pie that we enjoy today. Pilgrims and early settlers made pumpkin pie by hollowing out the pumpkin, filling the shell with milk, honey and spices, and then baking it. Number 5. Pumpkins were once considered a remedy for snake bites and freckles. Pumpkins with scary faces that are illuminated with candles are a sure sign of the Halloween season. So how did it all begin? People have been making jack-o'-lanterns for centuries. The practice originated from an Irish myth about a man nicknamed Stingy Jack. According to the story, Stingy Jack invited the devil to have a drink with him. True to his name, Stingy Jack didn't want to pay for his drink, so he convinced the devil to turn himself into a coin that Jack could use to pay for the drinks. Once the devil did so, Jack decided to keep the money and put it in his pocket next to a silver crucifix, which prevented the devil from changing back into his original form. Jack eventually freed the devil under the condition that he would not bother Jack for 1 year, and that should Jack die, he would not claim his soul. The next year, Jack again tricked the devil into climbing into a tree to pick a piece of fruit. While he was up in the tree, Jack carved a sign of the cross into the tree bark so that the devil could not come down until the devil promised Jack not to bother him again for 10 more years. Soon after, Jack died. As the legend goes, God would not allow such an unsavoury figure into heaven. The devil, upset by the trick Jack had played on him and keeping his word not to claim his soul, would not allow Jack into hell. He sent Jack off into the dark night with only a burning coal to light his way. Jack put the coal into a carved-out turnip and has been roaming the earth ever since. The Irish began to refer to this ghostly figure as Jack of the Lantern, and then simply Jack-o'-lantern. In Ireland and Scotland, people began to make their own versions of Jack's lanterns by carving scary faces into turnips or potatoes and placing them into windows or near doors to frighten away Stingy Jack and other wandering evil spirits. In England, large beets are used. Immigrants from these countries brought the jack-o'-lantern tradition with them when they came to the United States. They soon found that pumpkins, a fruit native to America, make perfect jack-o'-lanterns. So after bombarding you with lots of pumpkin facts, I'm just going to leave you to enjoy the music. I would really love to hear what you guys think and what would you like me to paint in the future. Leave me a comment and let me know. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to hear more from me in the future, then please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!